everybody! It's M, and I'm here with Meds.
Hey, what's going on, people?
And you are listening to the Simply Nonsense podcast post-wedding edition. Who got married, Meds?
It was us.
It was us! We got married as fuck, you guys.
Sure did.
We did. We had all kinds of wedding-y things to do. That's why we've been away for a
Yeah,
while.
we were on the fucking beach and shit.
Yeah. And in addition to getting married, what else have we done? We became cat parents.
Oh, yeah.
Yep, we adopted a kitty.
I'm just over here swimming in puss.
That's right.
With
That's
some
right.
boots.
Every night you're in bed with two slinky
Bras.
women.
I wouldn't call the cat a woman.
Well, it's a female cat.
Yeah, so two broads.
Yeah.
I think
Okay.
that would cover it, right?
I guess. Whatever.
Everyday hiccups.
I know. That's the other thing. This is episode 2 now, where I've had the hiccups. The last time this happened, we had 500 billion downloads.
Yeah.
Because of weird hiccup fetish.
I don't know
People.
if it was the hiccup fetishes.
It was.
It happened to be the same week that I sent our podcast to the site to see if we can get podcast guests.
Yeah, I know.
So, we'll find out today.
Yep.
Because I'm only just posting this on our page and out to Twitterverse.
Yep.
So we'll find out today if it's the hiccups.
We will find out today if it's the hiccups.
If it is the hiccups, I'm never going to scare you again.
Yeah. But yeah, like the last time we did this, we had weird hiccup fetish people.
You did. You had people message you on Twitter.
Oh, your hiccups are so terrible. Oh my god.
Oh, yeah.
And one fetish leads to another. You know what I mean? Like,
How so?
hiccup fetishes are like gateways to probably like foot fetishes.
You got one of those, don't you?
I don't. I have a shoe fetish though.
Yeah.
I enjoy my
She
shoes.
smells my shoes.
No, I don't. I mean, I smell your shoes from across the room, but I don't like go up to them and sniff them.
Well, you don't have to.
I don't.
You're still masturbating sometimes when you smell them.
No, I'm really not. I'm just trying to spray it down with some odor eaters. You know what I mean?
Your pussy doesn't need that.
No, I'm not. I meant your shoes. Your shoes need that.
No, they don't.
Yeah, they do. But, yeah, no, like, foot fetish leads to other things. Like, a fetish
Fisting?
about butts. And then all of a sudden you like butts, and then you start liking poo. Which is horrible.
You love poo.
I don't. I hate it.
Winnie the Pooh?
Pooh is the worst. That's how much you don't like Pooh. I don't even like Winnie the Pooh.
Why don't you like her?
I think Winnie the Pooh's a dude, first of all.
I will fight you right now.
Why would you fight me?
Winnie the Pooh. You ever
Uh-huh.
met a dude named Winnie?
No. Not to say there isn't one.
Look it up.
I've also never met a chick named Pooh.
I have. I know quite a few, actually. Yeah. There's a reason why I don't go to strip clubs anymore.
Well, you guys should weigh in. Is Winnie the Pooh a dude or a
It's a
or
female.
a chick?
She's a female.
I disagree. with
She
you.
doesn't wear pants.
The
Can you
voice.
see it
Do you see a vagina?
when she bends over sometimes? Look at that big stuff one.
That's in your weird Winnie the Pooh fetish porn. See, that's what I'm saying. Is
You're
that
going to
like
look silly. You're
weird
going to look
fetish
silly.
things?
You're going to look silly. Everybody
really
out
not.
there, look
The
it up.
voice of Winnie
And
the
then
Pooh is a
act.
guy in the
It doesn't
in the
matter.
cartoons.
And Christopher Robin is a crackhead. But that's not
What?
the point.
What the?
Winnie the Pooh is a female.
I disagree with this.
Everybody look it up. And then at Emily on Twitter. At Mfo21.
Yeah.
And tell her how wrong she is.
You know what? If Winnie the Pooh was a female, which Winnie the Pooh is not, but if Winnie the Pooh was, Winnie the Pooh, I bet could make it rain.
Honey.
Big ol' booty. You know, but he can make it rain.
She.
And
She.
according to RT.com, the Aviation Authority in Canada is a little bit upset because people are blaming planes for poo raining on Canadians' heads.
Well, who the fuck else would be dropping it?
I don't know, but Twitter is speculating.
So fucking people have wings now? Is that fucking Icarus? Icarus is up there shitting on people.
He put the ick in Icarus.
No shit, huh?
Ugh,
Fuck outta here with
Icarus. That's so Icarus. Incidents of feces
It's
falling.
ridiculous. Sorry.
Incidents of feces falling from the sky on Canadians' heads are turning into a true mystery, as the country's aviation authority denied that the foul-smelling substance came from plane toilets. Twitterati were left to speculate. In recent months, the country's aviation authority, Transport Canada, received 18 reports of people, vehicles, and homes being covered with a brownish, stinky substance raining from the sky. My guess is that that's shit. Susan Allen from the city of whatever in British Columbia became the first victim of the phenomenon when in early May.
First victim. She's like the tallest person in Canada. This fucking 8-foot bitch was like, yo, that's poop.
Yeah.
And now the planes are like, no, one knows.
Right. Well, in early May, what she described was lumpy poo that fell on her son and her through the open sunroof of their car while she was stuck in traffic.
Maybe she's just a shitty mother.
Yeah.
I think that's more likely.
I had it in my eyes, my hair. The woman recalled in an interview with CBC.
I don't think she's
I
Southern.
just-
You
I
gotta do a
just-
Canadian accent.
I just started crying. I'll do what I want. I just started crying. It was disgusting. My son threw up instantly. It smelt horrific.
Smelt. They
Yeah.
spelled in this article S-M-E-L-T.
She who smelt it dealt it.
Yeah.
That's what I say.
Well, maybe it was Delta Airlines.
That's
That's a cover-up.
Yeah.
It was Delta Airlines.
Maybe so, yeah.
Or Delta Burke.
Delta
Delta Burke grew wings and shat on this
all
woman.
over Canada.
No, just this woman's kids.
Yeah,
She's the only one to notice because she's 8 feet tall.
right. Get it
Tallest bitch in
together,
Canada.
Susan. Get your story together,
Yeah,
Susan.
I don't like Susan.
Susan
I think
said,
Susan's a lame bitch.
well, Susan said she was sure that human feces was dumped by a low-flying plane,
She knows her poop.
which was above her car at the time of the incident. But Transport Canada, which investigated the reports, refused to confirm her suspicions. In a letter addressed to Allen, the body stated that, despite 3 planes being in the area, no aircraft overflew the intersection noted during the time frame in question.
Yeah, well, don't they understand, like, if you drop a poo from a certain height, it all depends on the shape of the poo. And, like, the aerodynamics of the poo
Sure.
in question, like, where it's gonna land.
Right.
So they're just like, yeah, there was planes above you, but, that couldn't have been our poo. Because our poos, we put wings on them, it's aerodynamic, it's crazy. These fucking uptight, fucking pussy-ass Canadians can't admit when the shit hits the Susan. Hit the retarded kid in the face, he's throwing up in the back, making a mess, running amok.
Yeah.
She's all upset. Susan's probably screaming.
Yeah.
Fucking.
So that's what Susan does.
I guarantee you, Susan brought the kids back to her ex-husband, because Susan ain't married no more.
Mm-hmm.
She dropped off her kids to her ex-husband. He probably beat the shit out of her for bringing over some shitty-ass kids smelling like shit.
Hence the phrase black-eyed Susan.
I never heard that phrase before,
All right, well, whatever.
but she probably had it coming.
Okay.
showing up with the kids smelling like shit.
Yeah. There were no malfunctions that would have caused the lavatory waste systems to leak aboard any of the planes, it added, stressing that it considered the matter closed. The fecal matter was closed.
You know what should have been closed? Her fucking
I think my
sunroof.
hiccups are gone.
No, I get them. But
I gave him
either way, you know what should have been closed? Her sunroof.
Yeah. Yeah.
Problem solved, Susan. Give
Exactly.
your kids a fucking bath and mind your fucking business. Don't worry about the fucking planes. You're not a fucking pilot. Would you go to fucking, like Canada college or something?
Right.
Did they cover aviation? If not, then shut the fuck up, Susan. You know nothing about aviation poop.
Transport Canada also pointed out that the feces came from the sky didn't contain the blue color of the liquid disinfectant used in aviation.
So what? Maybe some fucko threw it out the fucking window. It's
I
kind of like
it's
being
crazy.
Being at the top of a fucking like the Empire State Building. You
Right.
toss a penny down. I think maybe they had a monkey on the wing.
Like, what if
just
somebody
throwing
was
shit down on people.
skydiving? What if somebody was skydiving and just was like, "Oh no," and then they were like,
Well, maybe somebody was parasailing.
"Yeah, I mean,
They
what?"
shit the pants. They got nervous. Yeah, maybe you said with skydiving, maybe the chute didn't open right away.
Right.
And then we're like, oh shoot, it's not opening. And then
Yeah.
after a few more feet, they're like, oh shit.
Mm-hmm.
And then Susan, I don't know. Well, maybe if you're gonna be such a bitch, Susan,
Yeah.
close your fucking sunroof and shut the fuck up.
Oh, so here's another response from Transport Canada regarding the blue color of it's not a blue color. They said the department's review has concluded that these incidents do not meet the description of blue ice and therefore are not aviation related. I love that they call the disinfectant blue ice.
Well, they're talking about the shit.
I
Because
know.
At that.
Right.
Yeah.
That's the color of the disinfectant is blue. So the disinfectant is blue
But
ice.
I'm just saying, no,
And
it
they're
would be
saying-
ice because at that altitude, the poo would freeze when they release it.
That's
Yeah, it would.
okay. Oh, all right. Blue ice.
I'm a poo
Oh,
expert.
you are, there you go. You're correct.
I'm a poop expert.
Blue ice or poopsicle.
Poopsicle. Is that really say that in the fucking article?
Yes.
Jesus
Blue
fuck.
ice or poopsicle is a known occurrence when a leaking airplane toilet freezes at high altitude and then slowly melts as the plane descends, dropping waste on the ground. With the Aviation Authority denying any responsibility, the poop falling from the Canadian sky remains an unsolved mystery. But the internet is, of course, full of explanations ranging from the wrath of God to failed policies by Canadian Prime Minister Justin Trudeau. Or it's aliens.
Yeah, it says right here, they quoted Moomincat, Moominkat, aka Catherine Chapman. She suggests it might be alien poo. She might be
Yeah.
onto something.
Yeah.
But if it was alien poo, they'd be flying at a higher altitude and at a lot higher speed, so you wouldn't even see them, and the poo would be way more frozen, and it'd be like green.
I was going to say green poo.
Yeah, alien poo is green. That bitch knows nothing what she's talking about, but it's a good suggestion,
Yes.
and it was quite amusing.
That is pretty amusing. You know what's not amusing, though? Fuckers who make fun of other people based on their disabilities or their handicaps.
Are you kidding me?
Yeah.
I do that on a daily basis.
It's not amusing, man.
Oh,
You're better than that.
fuck you. You were laughing your ass off when we were at the Walmart parking lot the other day.
About what? What was I laughing at? I don't
The
remember.
fucking two lady with one leg when she fell over. And
That's not even a thing.
And then the fat guy in the scooter was trying to help her up, but he left his elbow because he was so fat on the fucking joystick, so he's driving forward trying to help her out, but it's going around in circles, and he's just dragging around. She's got one leg, and like her leg, she can't stand up on it, so it's just dragging her stuff against the ground. It was hilarious.
I did not see this incident.
Believe
I
her.
did not. This did not happen. This was not a thing that occurred.
It
I would have had to tweet about it. The only thing that I saw at the Walmart the other day, and I tweeted about it, was that car seat that was in the garbage can.
yeah. I
Choices obviously had to be made.
Yeah, I told her, I was like, stay away from that. They threw that baby out for a reason. We don't need a used baby.
We already just adopted a cat.
Yeah,
we don't
cannot.
need to
we can't
rescue
afford
a baby.
a used baby.
I
A
really.
used Walmart baby. Like
Yeah,
we can't
no
afford.
way.
We can't afford the
No
drugs
way.
that baby's probably addicted to.
Oh my God, no.
So we threw some rocks at it and called the property.
But not
authorities.
crack rocks, because trying to wean the
'Cause
kid
those
off
are
of that.
expensive.
Yeah. Yep. But anyway, people who mock other people based on their disabilities fucking suck. And according to www.boston25news.com.
They used to be Fox 25 News.
Okay.
They lost their affiliation.
There was a Starbucks employee who was fired for mocking a customer's stutter. Jesus Christ.
Didn't they just have
Starbucks?
Didn't they just have?
Where
the
does it
sensitivity
end?
training?
They did, and apparently they didn't mention speech impediments.
Well, maybe the guy with the speech impediment was white, so it wasn't covered in their sensitivity
Oh
training.
my
'Cause
God.
they had racial sensitivity training.
And that's it. They don't have to be sensitive to anybody else.
Pretty much, yeah.
Wow.
Oh, come on.
Starbucks, I don't like your shitty ass coffee anyway, so.
Yeah, you do.
No, I don't. The only time I ever go to Starbucks is when I get anything for free, and I get chai lattes. That's what I get at Starbucks, and it's only when somebody like gives me a gift card and then I go. I don't spend my own money at fucking Starbucks.
I've actually been going to the bathrooms lately since they changed their policy.
Yeah.
Destroying them.
Good.
Like, I do it right
Good.
when they open, because, like, I'm not trying to get, like, AIDS from, like, a toilet seat homeless people use.
You know what, though? Maybe that's what happened. Maybe, like, you went and blew up a Starbucks, and
Bathroom.
there was all...
Bathroom.
But I'm just saying, listen, like, you
Well,
blew...
I'm just saying, you
okay,
can't just
okay, you
accuse me of
blew up a
You gotta be careful
Starbucks
with the words there.
bathroom. Okay, fine. You blew up a Starbucks bathroom and filled it with gas that was lighter than air, and it floated up into the sky and then went over Canada, and then it finally just exploded, and
On
that's
top of
the
Susan.
poo
On
that
top of
rained
Susan.
down on top of Susan.
And then Susan called Sister Sam over here, and and Sam was too upset to order his coffee because he just got a text message from Susan that her kids are covered in shit.
Yep, and then
And
he stuttered,
he
and
was
then the
just
barista.
upset.
Yep, I think that's what happened.
All right, so what happened?
All right, so in Philadelphia,
Born and raised
a
on the playground. I'm sorry.
where the Starbucks barista spent most of their days.
Not anymore.
A Starbucks barista has been fired after making fun of a customer's speech impediment at a store in Philadelphia.
See, what I don't get about this, like, why do they use the word impediment? Because most people that I've come across that have a speech impediment,
Yeah,
they
they
can't
can't say the word.
say the word impediment. So I think, like, just by using that word, I feel it's mocking people with speech impediments.
Yeah.
It was actually one time I walked into a bar, and I might have been a little inebriated,
Sure.
and I tried to order a drink, and the bartender's like, I don't know, it seems like you had quite a few. I was like, what are you talking about? She's like, you're slurring your speech, you're a little uneasy on your feet, and I was like, I actually have a speech impairment and an ear infection. I think you're just, being prejudiced against handicapped people. That's
Mhm.
ridiculous that you would
Sure.
judge me based on that. And she had speech impairment. She's like, you mean impediment? I was like, yeah. You trying to mock me? I was like, I can't say that word because I have a speech impediment. And then
Did she shut right up?
she apologized.
I'm so sorry, sir.
Pretty much, yeah.
Nice. Nice.
I told her I couldn't say the word impediment in those exact words.
Yeah.
Because I have a speech impairment.
Sure.
Something like that.
Yeah, you nailed it.
Yeah.
And she said sorry.
And she was quite confused.
All's right with the world. The customer's friend posted a photo of the coffee cup on Facebook, of course, after his friend was mocked by the barista for his stutter on June 27th. And
How's he? I don't know. I'm looking at this right here. Like, it just shows that there's 2 S's in Sam.
no, it shows 3.
Oh, 3? Sorry.
Uh-huh.
What if there was an issue with the touchscreen?
Either that or what if the barista was a snake?
What if she's just trying to spell his fucking name right? They always get shit online.
What if she stutters when she types?
Exactly. Like, you know, there could have been an issue with the touchscreen. You know, and this guy's just fucking, he's looking for trouble.
Aw, don't
He's just
do
stuttering all over town
do
trying to get a
that.
fucking free Starbucks.
My friend Sam, who is a stutterer, stuttered his name when ordering a coffee at Starbucks. The barista said, "Okay, Sam, tan Lechquit, tan or tan,
Sorry.
tan, probably. Dude, I don't know how to say your name. Tan or tan,
Lectuit.
Lechquit.
What are you?
What? What am I?
I don't.
What?
I don't.
What?
You can't read that.
Yeah, it's
Tan Lectuit.
that's not probably how it's pronounced at all.
I know.
Yeah. Anyway,
I'm guilty of a hate crime now because I can't pronounce
Dude.
fucking 25 vowels in a fucking row.
dude
Consonants, not vowels.
dude wrote in his Facebook post, when he received his coffee, he was shocked to see that his name on top of the cup was written as Sam, which was disrespectful. I'll say it's shitty.
Well,
Later that day, he
she
wrote.
asked. I'm sorry to interrupt, but she asked what his name is. He said Sam. And what is she supposed to fucking argue with the guy? Hey, I'm sorry, sir. Do you have a mental
She knew what
disability?
the fuck she was doing.
Do you have a mental disability or speech impediment? Do you not know your name? No. The customer said my name is Sam. And she tried her best to spell it correctly.
No.
No. These people need
No.
fucking little bells around their neck so we can fucking make sure we fucking know who we're dealing with here.
Or we just be nice to people.
It doesn't even seem like Sam has a problem with it. It seems like his buddy does. And his buddy's trying to profit off of something that probably Sam thought it was funny.
This is his friend speaking.
Exactly.
Later that day, he wrote an email to Starbucks, meaning Sam, wrote an email to Starbucks customer service and got a pretty standardized email saying they were sorry, that he felt disrespectful for the way they wrote his name and offered him $5. Clearly, Starbucks missed the point. It's about how you treat people with speech impairments, not how you write names.
Okay.
I
Did they
am-
fuck up his coffee? I'm not sure where it shows that he was disrespected.
On the receipt, she wrote his name, Sam.
The way he said that
That's
was his name.
shit. Nope, that's shit. I'm
So
sorry.
if I go up there and I was like, I sneeze in the middle of fucking them asking me my name, and they said,
Brian,
but sneeze, and I'm gonna complain and get $5 from these fucking people.
no, the issue is that your sneeze isn't a disability, and people aren't making fun of you for a disability.
Who said that this was fun? Nowhere in here did I see anybody having fun. Seriously.
That's what make fun of means. Like,
Nobody
you're
was
doing
having
it.
fun.
Yeah, the barista was at his expense.
How long? I want to know. I want to see security footage of how long it took this fucking stuttering prick to fucking order. There's
What?
fucking like 20 people behind him, and she's like, dude, what's your name? We finally, 20 minutes later, we got your fucking order. You want milk or whatever. We finally got the fucking coffee treatment out of you. We know what you want. Just what's your fucking name? And he said, Sam. She asked his name. He said it. I'm sorry if she misspelt it.
She didn't misspell it. She did that shit on purpose to be a bitch.
No.
So,
She
was
asked.
it even a female barista? I don't know.
Barista. That's a female thing.
Okay.
It's a foreign word, isn't it?
I thought baristas were just like people that make coffee. They were all referred to as baristas.
I was making coffee at Dunkin' Donuts in Honeydew for like 15 years. I never once heard the term barista.
Well, maybe you should have. Maybe you would have taken that job a little more seriously.
I took it very seriously. And I swear to God, if this stuttering prick was in my line, fucking holding that shit up, I'd make fun of him in front of everybody.
So rude.
No, she asked his name. He said, Sam.
No.
She wrote what he said his name was.
Nope.
She's not in the wrong.
That's lazy and it's cruel and she was being an asshole. Or he was being an asshole. I do not know.
He asked, if he was that offended, he would have been the one posting it. It's his friend trying to bank off his retarded friend who can't talk right.
I think he's not trying to bank at all. What he's saying is
Then what's he doing with that $5?
Oh my God, are you
Fucking
kidding me?
Richie,
$5?
Richie Rich over here.
That's ridiculous.
What is it, $5 at like Starbucks anyway? It was like a...
It's like a half of a coffee.
half a piece of coffee.
Starbucks officials apologized and compensated the men following the incident. Starbucks has also closed down over 8,000 stores in May for racial bias training after the incident. Yeah. Over 175,000 employees participated in the mandatory training program.
You see right here, it says compensated the men.
Mm-hmm.
Why is the guy who posted this shit being compensated?
Because he had to take the time to defend his friend. It ruined his time just as much as it ruined his friend's time.
If he has a stuttering friend, he must have patience.
Oh my God.
If you're going to sit there and listen to this...
He probably doesn't have patience for bigoted assholes that make fun of people with stutters. Like, if they're making fun of somebody with a stutter, what about somebody with cerebral palsy? Could you fucking imagine what they're going to say about them?
Yeah. Hey, what's up there, Wheels? What do you have?
That's terrible.
For what?
It's fucking terrible.
She asked him his name.
I disagree with you. We're gonna have to.
He put it on there.
We're gonna have to agree to disagree.
And then the only one complaining.
No, he wasn't the only one complaining, because the other guy contacted Starbucks directly.
Yeah.
And was given some canned, stupid answer.
I want to see that email that he sent. I want a copy of that email. I swear to God, if he has any typos in there, I guarantee you he's like, "Hi, my name is Sam," and I'm a little upset because my name has 4 S's in front of it. The way I speak.
Yeah, I highly doubt that.
Fuck out of here with that bullshit.
Well, get the fuck out of here with this bullshit.
He's holding up the fucking line and causing problems. He got some broad fired because he can't talk.
She should have been fired, or he should have been fired. I don't know if it was a man or a woman that got fired.
It's her fault that the customer is always right. And the customer said, "My name is Sam."
Have you ever met somebody with a stutter?
Fuck yeah, I stutter all the fucking time.
No. Yeah, I mean like a serious stutter.
Yes.
No, not you. Like a serious stutter.
Yes.
No, an uncontrollable serious stutter. No.
Yes.
No.
I have met somebody with that. What do you mean?
Okay, I'm just saying, you're saying it's you, and I'm saying it's not.
No, I'm saying I know people with stutters, yes.
Okay, great. So how do they spell their name? What is this person's name?
I don't know. I asked this guy. I asked him how to spell his name, but it was like way too many fucking letters.
Oh.
I was like,
you know the difference between somebody whose name has a million consonants and somebody else who is stuttering. And she made the determination. She made the determination that she was going to make fun of this dude. I'm sorry, but
I don't think she's making fun.
She absolutely was,
I think she's in the right.
I'm glad that she's fired.
No, I'm not.
I am so
glad.
Now I'm
upset. I'm going to go to change.org, and I'm going to start a petition to free this broad.
She's not in jail. She just got fired. Or he got fired. You don't even know if it's abroad.
Yeah, I do. I heard about the whole situation.
Well, I don't know.
Well, that's not my fault.
Okay, great. You know, people like her should be mauled to death by prides of lions.
Why? Because the guy gave his name?
He gave his name, but she made fun of it. So she can suck it.
How is that making fun? Where?
Oh,
I'm just still a little confused.
How are you not understanding that that's making fun? Like, how you explain to me how it's not making fun of somebody? Explain that to me.
I'm gonna. Okay, first of all, what's fun about this whole situation?
She
all
had
fun and
a
games?
laugh at his expense,
Where do you
which
see that
is
she was laughing?
gross.
How
Why
can it not be a
else
typo?
would she have done it?
Maybe the touch screen that she's using hasn't been calibrated in a while. How many times have you sent me a text with a typo?
Tons of time because autocorrect sucks, but
Yeah.
they don't have autocorrect on those touch screens.
Oh, depends on what system they're using.
No, it doesn't.
Yeah, it does.
No, it doesn't.
Yeah.
They don't have autocorrect.
On Verde, they use the Square app.
For their payment system,
Yeah.
not
Point-of-sale
for their
machine.
point. No, that is just their payment system. That is their credit card system.
What do
The
you
credit
think a
card.
point-of-sale machine is?
No, the credit card system. I've worked retail. I ran them. The point of sale database is quite different
Okay.
than the credit card machine. There are two different programs, and they have to be integrated so they
Yes.
can talk to each other for transactions. But all the point of sale stuff is done completely separately. So if
All right.
that
You got a point
has,
there.
yeah, I
You got a
do.
point there.
So if that has autocorrect, that doesn't mean that their actual point of sale database has autocorrect.
It
That's
could.
not a feature. That's not a feature.
It can be, yes.
Oh my god. Oh my
You
god.
start typing something, yeah. Depends on like what OS they're using. A lot of you ever heard of Oasis? Yeah, there's several point of sale programs.
Yes, I know this.
Mm.
I am aware.
I'm just saying, fucking Sam over there needs to chill the fuck out.
I don't think so.
He needs to chill.
I think the barista needed to chill the fuck out and stop making fun of people just because they speak differently or have a disability.
So you're saying he's disabled because he can't talk?
I'm saying that that is a disability. A stutter is a disability, yes. And it is treated as such.
Well, I don't think that's a disability.
I do.
I think it's more of an annoyance.
An annoyance to who?
The people that have to deal with it.
Wow. So then that's their problem, right?
Yeah.
Not his.
He-
So maybe they should learn to be a little bit more patient with others.
Well, how do we not know that there was a line of people and he's been sitting there for 20 minutes?
I will wait for 20 minutes for Sam to finish speaking his name. Do you know why? Because it's a fucking embarrassing, hard situation, and he doesn't need anybody else making it harder. He's struggling on his own. I struggle to speak sometime.
Yeah, why couldn't, what's the guy's name? His buddy?
I don't know.
Tan?
Yes.
Why couldn't Tan just order?
Because why should he? His friend can order for himself.
Yeah, but it causes problems.
He's not helpless.
Yeah, but it causes an inconvenience. He could have been holding up the line.
Oh my God.
I don't have time for this
Everybody be patient. Everybody be
bullshit. Get outta
patient.
here.
Put yourself in somebody else's shoes. It's hard enough. Life is fucking hard enough.
Oh.
Without getting kicked around at a fucking Starbucks
And she,
because you stuttered.
All right.
She was probably making him nervous, which exacerbated the stutter.
well, all I'm saying is it could have been a typo. They are touchscreen machines.
Bullshit.
If there was a drop of water or coffee,
Bullshit.
milk or something on the screen,
Fuck
it
that.
could
Nope.
it could make
Not buying it.
ghost letters.
Horse shit.
We don't know.
Bullshit.
We don't know.
All the shit. The shit that flew out of the plane and landed on
Okay.
everybody's head.
Okay.
That's the shit it is.
Really?
Yes.
And if it's that noticeable of a fucking stutter, and she was obviously making fun of him? Why were there only 2 extra S's? If it was that bad,
Oh my
if
god.
it was that bad, and she wanted to make fun of him,
She was making fun of him. Period.
I don't know about
Plain
that.
and simple.
I don't know about that.
Plain. I do know about that, and she fucking deserves to be fired.
No, I don't think so.
Fuck her. I'd have fired her ass too. Any of my staff members do that to anybody, their asses are grass. And I am the lawnmower.
Whatever.
You know what I'm gonna do? Feed them to lions.
No, you won't.
Yeah, I will. According to FoxNews.com,
Ooh.
a gang of rhino poachers was mauled to death by a pride of lions after breaking into a game reserve.
That's
Ha ha.
hilarious.
Speaking of people who get what they got coming to them, at least 3 suspected rhino poachers had been killed by a pride of lions after they broke into a game reserve in South Africa. Those lions should be proud.
Well, they get the pride.
Rangers discovered human remains around 4:30 p.m. local time on July 3rd in the immediate vicinity of the lions' territory at the Sibuya Game Reserve in Kenton-on-Sea in the Eastern Cape, more than 24 hours after an anti-poaching dog alerted her handler that something was amiss.
Wait, how do you have an anti-poaching dog?
That's fucking awesome.
Like, what did the dog, like, search out the deep web and check people's Twitter feeds? He's like, yo, I heard it's going down tonight. I heard it's
I
going
like
down
it.
tonight. Like,
The dog's on Silk Road, like, oh,
It was
somebody
a-
trying to get some rhino
the
penis.
The dog set him up.
I love it. The dog's like Chris Hansen.
Have a seat. Oh, wait. Where's your head? I see you brought condoms and wine coolers, but you're missing your face.
The ranger, however, did not examine the disturbance further because it was not unusual to hear the lions at night. So maybe that's it. Like, maybe the dog picks up on, like, how the lions are sounding. I don't know. Rhino poachers shot dead in... Oh, wait, what? No.
Yeah,
When members of the anti-poaching unit investigated, they recovered human remains, a high-powered rifle with a silencer, wire cutters, and an axe and 3 pairs of shoes. Nick Fox, the park's owner, said the lions were shot with tranquilizer darts at first light, so police forensic teams and the anti-poaching unit could comb the area for clues, and admitted it was not clear how many poachers had been killed. The only body part we found was 1 skull and 1 bit of pelvis. Everything else was completely gone. Whoa.
Yeah.
There is so little left that they don't know exactly how many people were killed. We suspect 3 because we found 3 sets of shoes and 3 sets of gloves. Dang.
Gloves don't mean anything.
Ask OJ. He added they came heavily armed with hunting rifles and axes, which we have recovered, and enough food to last them for several days. So we suspect they were after all of our rhinos here. But the lions are our watchers and guardians, and they picked the wrong pride and became a meal. Dang.
I like this guy. What's this guy's name? And who is he?
Nick Fox.
Nick Fox.
The park's owner.
I like him.
Yeah, I'm with you. Go Nick Fox. Police spokeswoman Captain Molly Govender said, "We do not know identities, but firearms have been taken by police and will be sent to the ballistics laboratory to see if they have been used in poaching before." In 2016, the reserve saw 3 of its rhinos shot dead by poachers who broke into the reserve to cut off their horns. All books with the reserve include an option rhino levy, where the proceeds are donated to a fund fighting poaching.
Okay.
Wow.
Hold on. So the reserve saw 3 of its rhinos shot dead?
Yes.
So they just watched?
Well, no, that's not what that means. It just means that, like, back in the day, 3 of the rhinos have already been poached.
Yeah, they watched.
No, they didn't. It didn't mean that. It just meant that it happened. That's not... Huh. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. But good for the lions.
Good. I say good for the lions
Nick
too,
Fox
man.
over there with this quote. The
Yeah,
lions are
yeah.
protectors. You got what you fucking deserve.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, they
You
have
fucked
the
up our
lions.
fence?
Yeah,
And you left your guns behind.
yeah, they have the lions there for a reason, obviously.
Yeah.
Lions be lionin', you know.
Hmm.
Fishes be fishing, you know what I mean. There has been a
Fishes be
trend. There's been a trend where fish are being used as, a way for women to get pedicures.
Oh yeah, I saw that they like nibble on your feet.
Mm-hmm.
I thought it was weird.
And according to WCVB.com, a woman's toenails fell off after a fish pedicure.
Oh wow. When I first saw this article, I thought it was just one toenail. But it was
no,
all.
it was all the
was
toenails,
it all of them?
maybe.
Let's see what happened here.
All right. Fish pedicures may be a fun way to exfoliate rough heels, but experts are now warning that the procedure may pose an infection risk. I would imagine so. I mean, you're sticking your feet into a tub of water that it's
Okay.
these fish have been
Exactly.
eating other
And-
feet.
Yeah, and basically, if they were, like, they're fish.
Yeah.
They're not changing the water.
Yeah, they're not
every day.
changing the water every day. So
Yeah.
it's like 1,000,000 feet have been eaten by these fish.
Yeah.
Like you're bound. Like I'm surprised her feet didn't fall off from bubonic plague.
Yeah, you never know. Just stick a toe in it first.
Like pretty much there's gonna be leprosy going on.
You gotta go with the same way you treat pussy. You stick your big toe in first and see what happens.
You gotta smell it. You pull it out real fast, and then you smell it.
Oh yeah.
Right.
And if you could smell it without doing any of that, stay away.
All you gotta do is not be able to smell the fish
Exactly.
in either of those situations.
Yeah, I don't want fish that ate other people's feet
That's
nibbling on my shit.
disgusting.
Yeah, like this
It's
bitch had it coming.
gross.
She deserves it. I don't even know what happened, but I want to know: This is my questions. Did all 10 of her toenails fall off?
We'll find out. These pedicures involve dunking your feet in a tub of water filled with tiny fish called Gara rufa. These fish will eat dead human skin when no plankton are around, so they leave your feet feeling soft and smooth. As CNN reports, a new dermatology report focuses on an unnamed young woman who got a fish pedicure. All seemed
Why
fine
wouldn't
at
she want to
first.
be named?
I wouldn't want anybody to know. All seemed fine at first, but a few months after the procedure, she noticed her toenails were shredding and separating from her toes. Oh my god, so yes, all of her toenails. This nail shedding is called onychomatosis, and usually
onychomatosis.
onychomatosis.
Onychoma, not gonna have toenails anymore.
Yeah. And usually results in the nail falling off after an injury stops nail growth.
Okay, so if it was a couple months later, how do we know that it was
Well,
fish
yeah, that's true. We don't.
instead of like she's just a nasty bitch?
Right.
She's obviously nasty if she's gonna stick her feet in a
Sure.
fish fucker thing.
Dr. Sherry R. Lipner, an assistant professor of dermatology at Weill Cornell Medicine, wrote a report on the young woman's case in JAMA Dermatology, according to Gizmodo. Lipner can't reveal where the woman got her pedicure in order to protect the patient's identity, but she said the patient has no other medical history that would cause her nail shredding, and although there's no way to test for fish pedicure-induced toenail loss, she told CNN, I think we're fairly sure that it was the fish pedicure.
Yeah.
Fairly sure ain't 100%
no
sure,
idea.
though, is it?
This bitch is trying to be secretive, so
Hmm.
she's obviously embarrassed by the whole situation. So she's not embarrassed.
Right.
You know, what other risky behavior could have led up to her?
I mean, rabid
toenails.
unicycling with your shoes off. Having somebody jizz on unicycle pedals and then you rub your toenails in it because you have some sort of weird fetish.
What are you and unicycles?
I don't know. I don't have a weird
Alright.
fetish
So,
with
I
unicycles.
don't even know if we even have to go further with this.
All right.
I'll let
Well,
you-
there's another expert though that
Oh,
says what you're
is there?
saying. Yes. The other experts aren't convinced that the pedicure is to blame. I'm not convinced at all that the fishes caused the problem. Dr. Antonella Tosti, the Frederick Brandt Endowed Professor of Dermatology at the University of Miami Miller School of Medicine, told CNN. He said that people whose second toes are longer than their first toes, called a Greek foot, may have nail loss from wearing high heels and pointed shoes.
The second toe bigger than what?
The first toe. It's longer.
I might have that.
I don't think you have that.
This one.
Well, you
definitely.
do on that one.
Yeah.
So you can have a Greek foot for one foot, and then the other foot is just whatever the fuck.
One foot
It's
in, one
weird.
foot out. Shake it all about.
You got hokey pokey feet.
And your toenails all fall
Yeah.
off. And that's what it's all about. I think she's full of shit.
But
It has nothing
yeah.
to do with that thing. I think she's just a dirty bitch. Doesn't know how to take care of herself. And she shouldn't let those fish. I want to see if the fish is still alive after eating this nasty bitch's feet. That's what I want to know.
There were reports of a patient with staph A after a fish pedicure. I mean, that makes sense. And then there's been other bacterial outbreaks too.
Yeah.
That makes sense to me. I think it's a dirty procedure and nobody should do it. I think that's gross.
Yeah, I think that too, but...
But we don't know if it caused her toenails to
Exactly.
fall off
This
or
is
not.
the one thing. How many customers were there?
Right.
She's the only one to report this?
Yeah, that's
I think
weird.
she's just a dirty bitch.
Or maybe she just left them in too long, and the fish ate too much of the membrane that keeps the toenails to the skin
That
or
could be it.
something.
I don't know.
Gross.
I'm not a toenail
I
guy.
don't know. I'm not either. I'm not a toenail guy either.
I know it takes about 6 months to fully grow back a toenail after you lose it in a,
Sexcapade.
well, I was going to say a tragic,
Sex-related shower incident.
yeah, pretty much.
That's
6 months. Good as new, too.
not.
This is my only clean toenail.
I mean, I feel guilty, man. I feel guilty about that.
You should.
I do. I'm glad your toenail's back, honey.
You know what I did with the one when it fell off?
Feed it to flesh-eating fish.
No, I ate it.
Are you a flesh-eating fish?
No.
Did it give you special powers?
No.
Why did you eat it then?
It's part of me. I want somebody else to eat it.
Nobody else was gonna eat that toenail. Nobody wanted it.
Well, I got it.
I mean, you made sure, I guess.
I did eat it, though.
It's gross.
It was like a stale corn chip.
so terrible.
Like made out of plastic.
That's terrible.
Yeah.
I don't even know what to say to that.
Either way, I think she's a dirty bitch, and I don't think that salon's to blame.
All right. I think that everybody should be very cautious about fish pedicures,
Definitely.
in that I think your toenails could possibly fall off under the wrong circumstances.
Yeah.
But I mean, that's any pedicure though, I think too. Not just fish pedicures.
Yeah, that's why I don't let people touch my feet
Yeah, I don't either. It's
unless
gross.
they're licking my heels,
Ah,
the 6-inch ones.
yeah. Hey, so here's a news story from abcnews4.com. A Dorchester sheriff's office is looking for a woman that escaped a caged patrol car. She looks like a peach. Ooh. In Somerville, South Carolina, the Dorchester County Sheriff's Office is looking for 24-year-old
That bitch is
Jamie
not
Lee
24.
McAllister. Yes, indeed she is.
Yeah, I'm gonna go right up.
Meth is a hell of a drug, my
That
friend.
is
That
24?
is 24.
God no, she doesn't look a day under 60.
Well,
Maybe like 50.
she's
I'll give her
24.
50. Damn.
She's 24. I know. She was last seen wearing handcuffs, a black bra, a short skirt, one black boot, and one flip-flop.
Her feet are fucking bipolar.
The flip-flopped foot was just in a fish pedicure, and her toenails are falling off.
I want to know Was the black boot like a rain boot? Like, what kind of boot was this?
It's like a hip waiter. Her current address is unknown, and deputies think she may be homeless. Think she may be homeless? When you're homeless, you just get whatever shoes you can. Deputies say they received 3 separate calls reporting a suspicious person in the Greenhurst neighborhood on Margaret Drive. McAllister was arrested after the 3rd encounter for public disorderly contact and drug paraphernalia, of course.
After the 3rd?
Yeah. According to the sheriff's office. I mean, this is a white lady, so it took them 3 times.
Well, no, it said deputies, they received 3 separate
calls.
Okay.
Yeah. But this is the 3rd encounter, though. Here, hold on. I think, yeah. Yep. McAllister was arrested after the 3rd encounter for public disorderly contact.
Mhm.
So third infraction is going to get a white lady arrested.
Yeah.
You could just be sitting on a sidewalk as a black man, though, and get tased for no goddamn reason. Just throwing that out there.
Or you could be me and just get pistol whipped and robbed.
There you go. For again, no goddamn reason. While the arresting deputy was getting her bicycle, he says McAllister managed to pry open the rear window of the patrol car and escape.
Okay, but they say it was a cage back seat.
Yes.
So how the fuck did she get around the...
I don't know.
Well, actually, it could be if she pried open the window, she stuck her hand through the cage.
Yeah.
And then was able to open it from the outside.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Well, the cops should have locked the doors then.
Yeah. Deputies say that a search that included the use of bloodhounds was unsuccessful.
Really? Because she looks like the type
Damn.
that you could smell out. Like,
I would think.
You wouldn't even need a bloodhound to sniff this
You
blood
just be
out.
like, oh, Lord.
Well,
like,
she must have been blending in with her outfit.
Yeah, she went upwind. McAllister now has active arrest warrants for escape, public disorderly conduct, and possession of drug paraphernalia. Deputies are investigating how she was able to open the window while handcuffed. Fucking Houdini over here.
Well, first of all, they fucked up. They didn't handcuff her.
Yeah.
They didn't.
Mm-hmm.
And if they were doing the right thing, they would have cuffed her behind her back.
Word.
It would have been impossible unless she put her legs through it. Depends on how tall she is and flexible. But I think they didn't handcuff her.
Yeah.
Because, you know, you can get the window open in
Yeah.
your handcuffs, but you ain't running that far away with the police. You're already in the cruiser.
Yeah.
I think the police dropped the ball on that and trying to cover their asses.
Yeah, that's very possible, I think. That's very possible. And she got out. I mean, she escaped. In a way, God bless her. You know,
But she's
a lot.
aging. Well,
I was just going to say a lot of people are desperate to escape certain situations.
definitely.
And they will resort to drastic measures in order to make their escapes. And according to WCVB.com, a woman, 92, allegedly killed her son, who wanted to put her in a nursing home, authorities say. A 92-year-old woman allegedly killed her son in Arizona because she did not want to be sent to an assisted living facility, authorities said. Anna Mae Blessing was charged with first-degree murder, aggravated assault, and kidnapping after authorities found her 72-year-old son dead
Damn.
Monday at their home in Fountain Hills.
If you're 72 years old and you're getting like beat up and murdered by a 92-year-old, you fucking deserve it.
Oh, no, that's her son.
Yeah.
Like, what the? She was obviously disturbed, and he wanted to put her away for a reason.
No.
I think so.
He just crossed the line, I think.
Crossed the line by putting her in a nursing home?
She's obviously mentally fit.
No, obviously she is not.
She knew what she was doing.
She is not.
You know, so she's mentally unfit.
Yeah, if she's killing her kid, yeah.
The kid, motherfucker's 72.
Yeah, but that's her child. Like, that doesn't matter.
I don't know.
It doesn't matter.
He probably deserved. He was probably a piece of shit.
I don't think so.
He's like 72 years old, waiting to get that inheritance
Oh
of the
my
Hummel
god.
collection. He's like, God damn it, I can't wait anymore. I'm gonna die before her, and I'm just gonna put her in a fucking home.
Ugh.
I don't know.
Well, Anime Blessing was charged with first-degree murder, aggravated assault, and kidnapping after authorities found her 72-year-old son dead Monday at their home in Fountain Hills.
This motherfucker out here, 72 years old, still living with his mama.
I know, right?
He's
That's either dedication or just like the worst failure to launch in the history of humankind. Blessing hid 2 pistols in the pockets of her robe, and she shot her son several times in his bedroom. Her son's girlfriend was also in the room, and she said she heard Blessing telling her son she was tired of the way he treated her. From my understanding, she had thought about it for a few days before there was a dispute regarding her son wanting to put her in an assisted living home. Maricopa County Sergeant Brian Venejas told CNN affiliate KPHO. Blessing then pointed the gun at her son's girlfriend, who struggled with her until she lost her grip on the gun. When Blessing pulled out the second pistol from her robe, her son's girlfriend also knocked it out of her hand, the statement said. Once she was disarmed, Blessing sat on a reclining chair until deputies arrived and arrested her, officials said. As the suspect was being escorted from the residence, she made a spontaneous statement to the effect of, "You took my life, so I'm taking yours," court documents said. Blessing moved in with her son and his girlfriend about 6 months ago. So she moved into his house, not the opposite way. Like, he invited her to his house to help take care of her so that she could avoid a nursing home. He probably discovered that she was too far gone and then started to make arrangements for his mother because it was beyond his care, which is the kind thing to do. If something is beyond your scope, you have an obligation to get the person you're caring for the expertise of a professional.
Yeah.
You do. I mean, you just do.
I don't know. He had it coming.
I don't see how.
There's got to be more to it than this.
I don't think so.
Mhm.
I think she was senile, and she killed her son. That's what I
Yeah,
think.
She was trying to go to the home.
She didn't
Fuck
want to
that
go to
shit.
the home.
Exactly.
Listen, my Grandpa Wagner, he was grandfather on my father's side. He had dementia, just suffered from dementia. Like, toward the end, he didn't know who any of us were, and it was a whole thing. The day that they took his car keys from him, holy Mary,
Flip his shit.
Mother of God, I have never ever experienced, I mean, not even like so much as a curse word from this man.
Yeah.
Gentle voice, tiny little person, never said a bad word about anything or anybody. He flipped his shit
Yeah.
that day. Flipped his shit. But they had to do it. Like, his kids
Yeah.
had to do it because he was driving places and he would forget where he was going and forget how to get home.
Yeah, that's
Like, there was, there was no way, like, that we could let him continue on that way.
A couple years ago, I was at my cousin's house. They had a little party
Yeah.
for his daughter, and my sister's van was parked out in front of the house.
Mm-hmm.
Somebody goes out there and sees some old lady had gone into the van
Oh,
and was
jeez.
just sitting there.
Oh, man.
So they went over to go talk to the lady.
Mm-hmm.
It was my uncle and my brother-in-law.
Sure.
And it turns out the lady's just senile as
Yeah.
fuck, has no clue where she is,
Yeah.
and had
How she got
already
there.
walked into the neighbor's house. Nobody was home, but the door was open.
Oh, man.
And they went in there. She went in there trying to figure out where she is, and then
Oh.
yeah.
Yeah, that would
That
have
was
been
the
my
whole thing.
grandfather.
Yeah, so basically the ambulance and the police came, they talked to her and got her out of there, but
Yeah.
like the poor lady had no clue where she was going, what she was doing, or where she was.
And the sad thing about cases like this, too, is that they think that the world is against them. Like, the dimension leads to paranoia. And they think the world is against them, and everybody is turning on them, and they don't have any loved ones left, and so they reach out and they do desperate things.
You trying to say I'm demented?
No, not at all. I'm trying to say that when my time comes, I'm probably going to be a raging crazy bitch. But you're going to have to figure out a way to, like, I don't know, deal with it. I don't know what you're going to need to do, but...
Yeah, I'll be fine. Yeah, I feel bad for this lady.
I do too.
I don't feel bad for her son.
I absolutely feel bad for the son. I feel bad for
Really?
everybody involved. Like, she's too sick to even know what she did was wrong.
Bullshit. You said she had 2 guns?
Yeah. She knew what she was doing, but she obviously had an issue with right or wrong. Like, she thought
She's
she
92.
had...
She don't give a fuck.
Well, and she was saying, you know, that basically she brought him into this world, she can take him out. Like, that's essentially what she was saying to him, and that's just not how you treat your kid. I don't care how old they are.
Yeah,
That's
I don't
your
know.
kid.
I'm gonna sign with the lady on this one.
I do not. I sign with the family and the gentleman that died. So
Since we're disagreeing on every article,
right.
so do you think it was the planes?
That I think
on
it
the
was.
people?
Oh
See?
yeah, I think the plane shit on the people. Yeah, totally. It was either that or, like, again, Rosie O'Donnell in an invisible jet somehow. I don't.
Rosie O'Donnell.
Yeah, I think maybe it was her, or, like, I don't know.
Yeah.
It was, you know, just it could have been anybody.
Yeah. I don't know about that though.
Somebody
It's-
It was somebody parasailing.
It could have been. Or skydiving, like you said.
Right. So it was Betty White skydiving over.
The kid was
Over
hitting the head with
Canada.
benches. What the fuck?
It
was the
Betty White
airplane.
skydiving. Or George Bush Sr., he skydives. Maybe it was him.
I thought he was dead.
Yeah, he died.
What was that, like last week?
No, it was a while ago. A couple months ago, he died.
Mm.
Yeah. I'm
Nice.
just throwing out theories.
Well, fuck him. And fuck his wife too.
Maybe it was Scott Bakula. Like, you know, he quantum leapt. And he'd been gone for a while.
It could be.
And he had to poop out of a wormhole.
Yeah, we're gonna have to consult with Ziggy over here.
Right. Yeah. Or maybe it was Inspector Gadget. It's like,
Go,
Gadget
dump.
toilet. And then, you know, it malfunctioned.
I don't know. It had to have been a fucking plane.
Right. I mean, there's no other explanation.
Yeah. What it could have been
I'm sure
It was
Rosie
maybe-
O'Donnell had an alibi.
if she was busy blocking me on Twitter.
Yeah.
Fucking fat cunt.
I wasn't going to say anything bad about her.
I didn't either.
Okay. But yeah, no. I mean, it had to have been a plane. And I don't really care what.
Yeah, maybe it was just like a low flying plane.
Yeah. It was a plane that plopped feces all over that lady.
I don't know, but that bitch deserved it too. She
My
deserved.
son started throwing up right away.
Well, did you try closing your sunroof? Like, what are the odds
That is
that
funny.
she just happens to have her sunroof open?
Right.
And then I don't know.
Maybe the university person.
I think she's just full of shit. I don't even think it happened.
Oh, I think it happened. I think it happened because there were like 18 reports of it. So.
Well, they all deserve this. All of them.
Oh, Canada.
So
Oh, Canada.
yeah, the lady that got shit on, she deserves it. Starbucks
I
employee
disagree. Yes.
shouldn't have been fired.
Oh, absolutely. They should have been.
we
fired,
do agree
100%.
That's hilarious that the poachers got killed while lying.
Oh yeah, that's awesome.
We'll agree on that one. We agree on the toenail situation too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we agree on more. We just had a heated debate about the barista because you're completely wrong.
Yeah, I'm never wrong. And I don't know.
I don't know. I think we need to fight that out with a pillow fight.
Maybe.
I do.
I'll be biting the pillow by the end of the night.
Mm.
But yeah, it's not often that we're like actually split. Usually
Yeah.
it's just like, no, you're wrong, you're wrong, you're wrong, you're wrong. No, we actually agree on half
Yeah,
of these topics.
we do.
So that's pretty
So
good.
good on us. Look at us getting closer as we're traveling down this road of marital bliss together. Getting closer and closer, babe.
Yeah. Well, anyway, we should probably let these motherfuckers go. It's getting late.
Night, night.
All right. Thanks for tuning in. And,
Try not to get pooped on.
yeah. Close your fucking sunroof. Fucking Canadians. Is it even warm enough to have a fucking sunroof? Fuck out of here. She just wanted to show off that she just got the new car with
Yeah.
a sunroof. Because her neighbor, Julie, doesn't have one.
Yeah, exactly.
She doesn't even have a sunroof. I'm going to leave mine open all winter. Oh no, it's raining poo. Fucking bitch. She deserved it. I
There
don't
you
know.
go.
Oh, but I got off topic. Yeah, check us out on iTunes. Simply Nonsense Podcast. Follow us on Twitter at Must Be the Meds and at Mphoto21.
Woo!
And give some ratings and shit. You know, hopefully they're good, but we'll take honest feedback as well.
Yeah.
But, you know, we deserve 5 stars. So.
Damn straight.
All right. Thanks for tuning in.
Peace out, Cub Scouts.